So I'd like to introduce Greg McLaughlin here. He has the unique privilege of having implemented Apttus at two different companies and also being an Apttus customer for over 7 years. He's also been a Lighthouse customer on two different products for us and can definitely bring some great insight on how to deliver overwhelming benefit. So let me introduce Greg.
Thank you very much. And just so you know, I conducted a conference call at 3 in the morning, and I had to speak for an entire hour from 3 to 4 a.m. And I woke up this morning with no voice at all. I opened my mouth and nothing came out. So 4 cups of tea later and an entire bag of cough drops, I'm at least able to get this sort of raspy voice out. So apologize for the sort of hoarse throat that I've got, and hopefully we can all push through it. I don't always sound like this. So thank you for being here, and I am the vice president of global sales operations at a company called Getty Images, which is the leader in licensing visual imagery, sound, and video to editorial and creative companies across the world. We're not actually an Apttus customer. I've been at the organization for 6 months. We're definitely a prospect. But as you can see, I have a rich history of being an Apttus customer at different organizations. And having been a customer at 2 different organizations, I like to go around and say that I'm working on my 3rd marriage with Apttus. And I've implemented everything from CPQ to CLM, incentive comp, and e-commerce. At a company called Neopost, we were the first e-commerce customer for Apttus. At my last company, AppNexus, you might have seen them present here earlier, we were the first or second customer for incentive compensation. So I like to be on that cutting edge with Apttus, and I'm proud to be able to hold up their footprint slide and say that I've checked every box except Max. That's next. So I'd like to introduce the concept of overwhelming benefit. You can see I've trademarked it because I'm actually writing a book about it. And so what is overwhelming benefit? Overwhelming benefit is sort of my guiding principle that I've employed in all the programs that I've rolled out, CRM, quote to cash, incentive comp, ERP. And it's really an ideal that helps you make the right decisions in rolling out your programs and making them successful. And all it really is, it's a very simple concept. You need to be mindful of the value of the solution that you're rolling out to your customers, whether it's your internal customers or your external customers. And you need to be mindful of the ratio between that value that you're delivering and the cost in terms of either financial cost, time, or physical effort it takes to engage in the process or the technology. And essentially, as you're planning and developing and rolling out your solution, if you can get that ratio between the value and the cost to be really high, you will always achieve adoption success. It's very simple, but the way that I've put it together, hopefully it can help guide you in the way that you roll out your programs as well.